Welcome back to another episode of Growth Digger, where we dig into the trends, tactics, and tech that help marketers grow smarter, not harder. I'm your host, Abeer, Director of Marketing and Communications at DiGGrowth, and today we're talking about something that sounds complicated but is actually insanely useful: predictive intent modeling. And joining me is someone who definitely lives and breathes this stuff, Taran Nandha, CEO and founder of Growth Natives. Hey Taran, how's it going?
Hey Abir, doing good and super excited for this topic. It's one of those things where once you get it, you can't unsee how powerful it is.
Yeah, same. It's like marketing used to run on gut feelings, right? Like, oh, I think this lead feels warm. Now we're using signals, clicks, scroll depth, even silence. So before we get too deep, let's just set context. What even is predictive intent modeling? Because I know the term can sound a little sci fi.
Yeah, totally. So, predictive intent modeling is basically using behavioral data plus machine learning to predict what a user is likely to do next and then trigger the right marketing action automatically.
So instead of waiting for a marketer to see something in a dashboard, the system just fires a workflow instantly. So, like, predict before you persuade?
Exactly. If you know someone is likely to churn or buy or upsell, you don't wait.
Let's break down a few models people might hear about because I think this gets confusing fast.
Yeah, so a few common ones: lead scoring and LTV models. This predict who's going to bring high lifetime value. That triggers priority routing and personalized nurtures. Intent classification. This basically where a user is in the buying cycle. Top of funnel, bottom, that influences content, timing, channel. Churn prediction. This spot disengagement signals early. Then you push retention workflows, reactivation offers. Next best action models. These decide which message to send next to maximize conversion.
And that's the kicker, the automation part. Because automation without intelligence is just glorified scheduling.
Exactly. I always say dashboards are where insights go to die.
Yes, let me just check that later. And by the time someone checks, the lead is cold. Okay, so why now? Why is this suddenly everywhere?
Three reasons. People expect personalization in real time. Sales teams hate wasting time on cold leads. Marketing stacks are getting complex. Orchestration matters. Predictive models connect all of that.
All right, let's nerd out a little. For someone listening who's like, cool, I want this, how do you even build a predictive intent stack?
It's usually four big pieces: unified data layer, like HubSpot, Salesforce, your website analytics, all feeding one intelligence model. Feature engineering, that's where you look at signals like time on page, scroll depth, product usage frequency. Real time scoring APIs, push those scores into automation tools instantly. Closed loop analytics, every triggered campaign teaches the system something new.
I love the phrase closed loop because most teams do open loop. They send workflow, see numbers, shrug. Okay, let's talk metrics. What actually proves that predictive intent modeling works?
Yeah, please, not vanity metrics. We care about predictive accuracy, conversion lift by intent tier, churn reduction percent, automation latency, how fast things trigger, LTV growth from predictive journeys. These show intelligence, not reaction speed.
Right. It's not about opening dashboards faster. It's about knowing first. Okay, here's the $1 million question. If someone's listening and wants to implement predictive intent modeling, where do you start?
Step one: audit your analytics maturity. Are you collecting behavioral granularity or just traffic volume? Step two: integrate your systems: CRM, automation, analytics. Step three: start with one predictive use case. LTV scoring or churn is a great first win. Step four: automate downstream actions. Don't let insights sit idle. Step five: continuously retrain. Behavior shifts fast.
And please, if you're listening, do not try to do everything at once. You will cry.
Yes, I've seen dashboards with 200 metrics and no idea what to do next.
It's like having a treadmill you never run on. So, what do brands actually see when they do this right?
Faster time to value, more efficient revenue, predictable forecasting, and honestly, happier sales teams.
Yes, fewer these leads are cold complaints. One line I love: automation without intelligence is just scheduling.
Totally. Reactive marketing waits for something to happen. Predictive marketing acts before it happens.
So, what does Growth Natives do in this space? Because we've seen this across multiple industries,
We merge marketing automation, predictive analytics, and website analytics into an intelligence layer. We don't just report behavior, we anticipate it.
which is how brands move from manual workflows to automated decisions that scale. Before we wrap, if someone's just dipping their toes into predictive intent, what's one piece of advice?
Start small, pick one use case, let the model learn, then expand.
Amazing. This has been such a good conversation. And honestly, if you're listening and thinking, we want campaigns that think ahead, you should talk to us. Just drop an email at info@growthnatives.com and we'll get back to you. If you enjoyed this episode, hit follow, share it with a marketer who still checks dashboards manually. We're here to save them. I'm Abeer. This is the Growth Digger podcast, and with me was Taran. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
All right, everyone, remember the future of marketing isn't reacting faster, it's knowing first.